Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear friends. Welcome back to this very channel. We are here to update you on what is going on. But please, before we continue, you just need to hit the red subscribe button and also support in Biafra agitation by liking our videos and also dropping your hot comments. Yes. Now, the update is this: the visit of Prime Minister to Ireland. Yes, they had very hot discussion, which you need to know what they discussed. And in all these things, we must have to be very careful so that enemies will not spring up again from within us. That has eaten Biafra agitation like canker worm. That is keeping Nnamdi Kanu in custody till today. So I beg you, Biafrans, none of you should sabotage the effort of Simon Ekpa. If you don't like what he's doing, stay clear. Just give him chance. Let us pray and follow him to the end and see if God will give us Biafra. Because of course, he's pressing the right buttons and enemies are getting clipped. I want to leave it to join the conversation now. Thank you.
The Honorable Minister of Defense, the indomitable chick, to call her, but she is the Egbeje job of Biafra. Nobody that can do this better than her to introduce our Prime Minister as the Ekpa Simon Njoku, his ambassador, Dogumoke, the Honorable Zuka Charles, please introduce our Prime Minister.
Hello, Ireland. Hello, Ireland. You guys are wonderful. What a recorded, participants here today. I am telling you, you guys, like, oh my word. It is amazing this morning to be with you guys, and I must thank the coordinators of this event. You did an amazing job by inviting people. I think you recorded the highest number apart from the United States and the South Korea. So this is amazing. I'm putting down records of everything because at the end of the day, I was gonna, tell you guys the people that did the most outstanding job. And I must thank each and every one of you, the fellow Biafrans, for being here today. The idea of inviting our Prime Minister here is to tell us where we have been, where we are, and where we're heading to. And you can attest to the fact that he has been doing an amazing job. The only man that can shake Nigerians narrow to their brain. And I must tell you that having worked with him all this while, I know that he is a 7-man squad, a man that can, pull the gun, pull the trigger anytime. And I'm fearing him every minute of the day. He is a man that I know that is honest, that is doing the bidding of the Biafran people, a man that has taken the struggle to the liberation stage, a man that will give us Biafra, a man that has prepared everything for the restoration of Biafra. And I must tell you that I am honored to be here this morning to introduce to you guys the Agune Chamber, one of Biafra land, the Honorable Prime Minister, the man that shakes up things. And having said that, I want to welcome the Honorable Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mrs. One, the Saints. Welcome, 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 the Prime Minister. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Simon Ebanjoko, and this is the wake up the Highland. Ndị Biafra dị nọ na Highland na sị gị nnọọ odogwu na ya adịrị na mmadụ ibe anyị emere gị tatale okome eji gbagbu ya onye ọcha maka na nkirikiri ka a na-ekiri ododo na-etiri ododo enyi ozu tatale mma eji egbu agụ na Biafra odogwu na ya adịrị gị na mma ihe adị ka echi na echi a na-agwụrọkwa na agwụ ihe adị ka oke osimiri na oke osimiri a na-atarakwa na ata tatale odogwu na ya adịrị gị na mma oyi maka na iwu nnukwu alụsị a na-egbu achara achara na-eto alụsị na-egbu onye iro mgbe ndụ na-atọ m ụtọ anyị si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma oyi na ibe anyị emere gị chacharị the soldier man anyị si gị wake up na Highland mother blessing na si gị nnọọ mother blessing na si gị nnọọ odogwu na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma na ibe anyị emere gị chacharị maka na achọ nwa ọkụkọ nwada na nwa ọkụkọ wee ọsọ odogwu na-alụkwa ka onugbu na-alụ oyi anyị si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma ibe anyị emere gị chachalị maazị a na-ego oyibo ọ sị na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma na ibe anyị emere gị chacha maazị Christopher ọlụsuru ike ọ sị na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma odogwu na ihe adị ka echiri echi a na-agwụrọkwa na agwụ ihe adị ka oke osimiri na oke osimiri a na-atarakwa na ata chachalị Paul Mmako ọ sị na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma maka na ikuku bugharịsị ọdụ ịgọ gwụọ ya ebe ọ na-adị odogwu maazị Ebanjoko arụsị na-egbu onye iro mgbe ndụ na-atọ ya ụtọ anyị si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma na ichebe echebe n'ihe echoro ịnabanaba n'ihe adarụ na ihe anyị emere gị chachalị ndị midia warrior ọ sị na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma wake up na Highland Uche Ebere si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma na ihe anyị emere gị chachalị odogwu maazị Ebanjoko ị na-anụkwa ka ọcha bụ na-ebe oyi anyị si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma eyi dị na udo ọgụ si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma ọ sị na ihe adị ka echi na echi a na-agwụrọkwa na agwụ odogwu na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma oyi odogwu maazị Ebanjoko dị prime minista ndị Biafra ị na-anụkwa ka ọcha bụ na ala oyi otije mgbadachi ndị Biafra niile nọ na Highland si na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma odogwu gaba n'iru na anyị kwụ n'azụ ọ bụ onye ka anyị ga-eso ndị Biafra ọkwa maazị Simon Ebanjoko anya ndị Biafra ji ahụ ụsọ odogwu na ọhịa adịrị gị na mma na ibe anyị emere gị chacha okome eji gbagbu ya onye ọcha maka na nkirikiri ka a na-ekiri ododo na-etiri ododo enyi ozu chachalị odogwu lechaba n'olu uluwu ọdara batụ kasị dị ka ọ na-adịrị gị na mma ọ sị gị chebe na ụjọ adịrị ya eyi okome nnukwu ijele anyị nwere na Biafra maka na ijele na mmanwụ ozi a na-agbara n'ọgbọ chachalị odogwu maazị Ebanjoko Honorable Azụ kasị na ọ ya adịrị gị na mma the first minister okome ndị Biafra niile bịakwanụ kiribe mmọnwụ ọkwa maazị Ebanjoko onye anyị bụ n'azụ anya ndị Biafra ji ahụ ụzọ otiche mgbadaji alụsị na-egbu onye nche mgbe ndụ na-atọ ya ụtọ oregwa anyị si gị gaba n'iru na ndị Biafra niile kwuru n'azụ eji gbagbu onye ọcha odogwu lechaba n'olu uluwu oke mmọnwụ anyị ji dị ebube the soldier man ị na-anụkwa ka ọja bụ na eloyi okome a na-egbu achara na-eto eyi okome ijele lechaba eyi
Wow, this is awesome.
Thank you. So we have the next item on the agenda is greetings to our guests, to our visitors by Mother Blessing Wilson.
Okay, thank you, Mazi
Sunshine, thank you. Hello, 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 everyone. I welcome you all to Ireland. I greet you all. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. All the Biafrans in Ireland welcome and greet you. We are
Stop my screen because everything doesn't work. Stop my screen. It's too much sharing. Okay. Okay, stop now. Yeah.
Ekpa. I name you Ikuba Manonya of Biafra land. You are the only one who healed the Biafrans of their wounds after the kidnapping of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You stood strong despite all the attack from both inside and outside enemies. You succeeded in preserving the legacy of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and ensure that it did not die as planned by the enemies. I thank you, Mazi. You are forever blessed, Nnam. Welcome to Ireland. I'm also sending my warmest greetings to Her Excellency, Honorable Defense Minister, and the leader of Umuada of Biafra Worldwide, Honorable Azuka Charles Nwankwo, Egbejejogu, one of Biafra land. The Biafrans in Ireland greet and appreciate you for being the backbone of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. After the kidnap of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you showed up, bred the best mother in the whole world, who stood with you and fought the good fight of faith. The result of this we are seeing today, happening in the Biafran homeland and beyond. This has also brought us much closer to our goal, which is the freedom of our great nation of Biafra. You are a very humble woman, a woman of substance, full of wisdom and knowledge. Us Biafra are privileged to have you at this time of our Biafra liberation. I greet the media team, ESN, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet, Biafra Republic Government in Homeland Cabinet, the New Dimension Mandate, and every genuine person that is supporting our liberation. And finally, I greet everyone from Africa to America, Asia, Australia, and Europe for coming here today. Thank you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother Blessing, for that, let's say, welcome address of greeting to our visitors. God bless you. The next item on the agenda now is the welcome address, which I started earlier. So I don't know, much has been said, especially from Wonder Blessing's greetings. But I could just go ahead and just say what I feel is to be said in welcoming our Prime Minister and his entourage to Ireland. So His Excellency the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Peace Ambassador Azi Ekpa Njoku, the Defense Minister and the President of Umuada, Honorable Minister of Defense, Ada Azuka Charles Nwankwo, the Egbejejogu one of Biafra land. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also a great privilege and honor to welcome our own Wanyo, the amiable President of the New Dimension Mandate and Chief of Staff to the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Colleagues and fellow liberators in the Brgie executive. The liberators, my fellow liberators based in Ireland and all over the world, we welcome you to this August occasion in August. It's really an August occasion and it's happening in August. We welcome you to Ireland, the land of the Irish priests and nuns, who stood shoulder to shoulder with us during the 3 years genocidal war fought by Nigeria and their collaborators against Biafra from 1967 to 1970. Exactly 2 years, 6 months, and 9 days. War was fought. Have a connection to this in the next this thing I will say, because Ireland also found themselves in similar situation with Biafra. They were also colonized by the British, and they fought a liberation war, guerrilla warfare from 1919 to 1921. It's also 2 years, 5 months, and 20 days. So there's the similarities there. It's in the annals of history that these priests, nuns were so dedicated and attached to the sufferings of kwashiorkor-stricken women and children of Biafra that they choose to remain and take care of the sufferings and wounded and dying Biafrans over being evacuated to Europe. Since then, Ireland has been hospitable to refugees from Biafra and other nations where there are crises. Biafra and Ireland share similar historical experiences. Like I've explained previously, Your Excellency, I'm a golfer. One of the core values of golfing is the networking aspect, which occurs on and off the golf course. Golfers draw near to each other to acquaint themselves better. Some others, they ask you questions. Where are you originally from? Of course, normally the response is from Biafra. And you would think that they don't know about Biafra. They will say, Biafra. I know about Biafra. And they will tell you stories of how they were able to contribute during their primary schools, during their school days, to buy medicine and food for suffering and starving Biafran children. Some others will tell you about their uncles, their aunties, or their parents that have been in Biafra, serving as priests and nuns, and they only came back years after the war. So they will also ask you about the war, how many people died of starvation, and so on and so forth. So if you look at the experience, they tell you whether the British, wherever the British goes, they mess up everywhere. They're flowing back from their own experience. Excellency, mma eji egbu agụ, odogwu nwoke, game changer. You've seen a lot of things have changed since you came into the picture. Able to put things on the table even where there is nothing on the table. Remember, we had a discussion back in July or August last year. I remember that vividly. So you are the only one that has the roadmap to Biafran freedom. Happy and grateful for the numerous innovative things you have brought to the table of Biafran freedom, even where there was none. We cannot enumerate even half of them here, but they are recorded and have gone down the annals of Biafran history. Your Excellency and your entourage, once more, we welcome you to Ireland. Friend of Biafra. Thank you very much. And sorry, let me add one thing. Ireland, like I said, you are an August visitor in August. Ireland will have the Duke of Wellington. Ireland is the home of the Duke of Wellington that defeated the dreaded Napoleon Bonaparte at the Battle of Waterloo. So you know that also in our tradition, where somebody visits a newborn baby, is presented with a ball of chalk paste. He dips his finger, or she dips her finger into it and rubs it on the forehead to attract blessings. As well as when a very aged person that have achieved a lot of things dies, people scramble to go there, at least to stay on the dust of that area so that they can also be able to attract the blessings, live long, and also achieve same things. You have stepped your feet to Ireland, you and your entourage, and we're presenting you with a ball of chalk paste, and also the boots of the Duke of Wellington. Because this visit in August has a lot of implications and a lot of meaning. And you coming into Ireland with a battle gear, so we are apprehensive of what you can do and what lies ahead, and you can, in fact, more or less like anticipate what results we're going to have. So welcome, Honorable Prime Minister, and your entourage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Madam Mazur.
Okay, Honorable Prime Minister, the ball is now on your table. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everyone, for inviting me to Ireland. And I'm very, very pleased and honored to be with you today, so we can share what we have done with you, the restoration and liberation of Biafra. And of course, I know that after today, there's going to be new people from Ireland and beyond. The idea is that this particular war will awaken the subconsciousness of many Biafrans who are sitting by the fence, watching and waiting for when things will start moving and when they begin to see the green light of Biafra before they join the moving train. We have achieved a lot with the limited resources we have. What we are trying to do now is to increase level we are now to a different level by making sure that the delegitimization of the Nigerian government within Biafra land is achieved within a specified time frame. That particular delegitimization is already happening as we speak. A lot of people do not understand that we are very serious. The Islamic government of Nigeria actually, before now, did not understand how serious we are. That's how I wanted it to happen, so that we will take them on away, and we have taken them on away. Because for the past 1.5 years, they were busy mocking us, laughing us. We have actually gone through the cycle of what brings freedom. The cycle of will not listen to you, the cycle of they will laugh at you, the cycle of they will mock you, and then the last cycle, which is they will then fight you when they find out that this is becoming real. And then finally, you win them and you get your freedom. That's those cycles we have actually gone, those cycles, and we are now at the final stage, which is they are now fighting. When they have come to realize that they were sleeping while the python was actually getting ready to swallow all of them, and now the python has grown to swallow them. And that is when they wake up. They wake up very late. So, people in Ireland, you understand that fighting for freedom is not something very easy. I want to use Ukraine, for example. Ukraine as a country has been sourcing for funds from everywhere. They continue to source for funds because one rocket fired, money. When AK-47 bullet is fired, it's money. You know, the Islamization of Nigeria, which the Biafra people, through the Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network has halted, is the greatest achievement of Biafra people so far. And because of that, every one of us is very proud to be part of this particular movement. And for that reason, we will continue to call on those who are still standing by the fence of this liberation movement. Understand that the time is coming when we are going to lock the door. That time will come. We may not need your money. Because believe me, Biafra is at the verge of funding itself. When that happens, it becomes very dangerous to those who mocked us and who fought against this freedom, directly or indirectly. We don't need your money, and we're going to give you condition. The condition we're going to give you is a condition that is internationally acceptable, that other people have actually done the same thing. I'm going to use South Korea as an example. There are many nations who have done the same thing. So we're going to do something even more strict than what other nations have done. So do not think that we are begging you to fight for your own freedom. Most of you are not just supporting, but you are also fighting against the freedom. And this record we are keeping it very well. The time is coming, you are going to look for a way to reach to us, and you will never find that way. So if you find yourself in Ireland today, and you are here, you have a friend who is not here, but you are here to listen to what I'm going to say this evening. It's a privilege you have, and this privilege may never come again. What I'm trying to tell you this evening is that this particular Biafra liberation will very, very soon start funding itself, and we don't need you. But now, when you are part of it, you become part of it. A lot of people, during the time Mazin and Mekano was kidnapped, slack back. They say, okay, we're going to wait. Mazin and Mekano come out, we'll start again. That is absolutely rubbish. You wait. When you come out, you can come out again. But let me tell you, I hope and I wish and pray that he come out as soon as possible. But if we found out that at the end of the day, we have the Biafra liberation start funding itself before you say you are coming back, you will never be welcome. We find this freedom without you, and we're going to get it without you. I'm not begging anybody. It has come to that point, because I cannot be begging you to fight for your own freedom. So what it means is that you have chosen either to remain a slave or never to come back to Biafra land when Biafra comes. And let me also make it very clear that the internal conflict, even after Biafra have been liberated from Nigeria, is imminent. You don't know that, know it today. We are going to fight deadly internally. It is part of it. In this country where I live, they fought civil war after they liberated themselves from Russia. Our own will be very deadly. But I pity those who will be in your position. How are they? I want you to take what I'm saying now very seriously. You cannot be on the other side. You are not supporting, and then you are also fighting against the freedom. Nobody has the monopoly to fight for freedom of their people. Everybody has the right to fight for freedom. If you feel that you have what it takes, you feel that you know what to do, you come up and fight. It's not destined for a particular person or a particular group of people. When you see people doing what you think that they are doing and if you think it is right, all you need to do is to support them if you believe in the freedom. But if you don't believe in the freedom, you don't need to support them. But do not come to begin to give them conditions when they have succeeded in fighting for that freedom and they have finally succeeded. Do not come, because that is going to be very dangerous. We are not going to be counting those who have paid for their, for this particular freedom with their life. And while they were paying for this freedom with their life, you are somewhere waiting for the right time to come to join the moving trade. A lot of people have, built this struggle from 2012. So many people started with Wazirike, they left and they joined Mazen and Mikano 2012. So, which means many people have been in this struggle since 20 years. And this is the time. It is a betting, a relay race, and the betting is in our hand. And I am the one piloting this betting. It is not going to fall. Let me tell you, I am not here to fight and remain for any other person to come and fight after me. Anybody thinking that Simon Ekpa is going to, after him, somebody, you are lying. I am telling you the fact. He said Biafra is not going to come from me. We will turn everywhere to desert in Nigeria. Believe me. For anybody that is saying there are somebody who is dangerous there, Nigeria, come. You are not coming. I will fight and finish it. I am here to finish it. I want to make it very clear this evening. I am not here to fight for this freedom and leave it for somebody to finish. I am finishing it. My mission is to finish this struggle and finish this fight for them. If you have not seen the green light now, it means that you are not a human being. You are not following what is going on. We have destroyed Nigeria in the international community. That is the job we did first. Making sure that Nigeria is exposed to the maximum. Today, that result is calling itself. Any place they have touched, they have rejected them. That is what we did. It is not by power. Mazen Ambikano said, those who were born for this freedom should come out. I happen to be one of them. And some of you that have supported this particular struggle from the autopilot time up to the government in exile, you are born to do what you have done. It is not personal. It is not something that an individual can do. It is a collective task. And if you refuse to do it, God will take something away from you. Because many things that people don't know is that where you are today, right, sorry, can somebody monitor the comment section, please? And any nonsense message, remove the person immediately. Many people today do not understand that God actually brought you where you are for this particular time. So if you want to misuse it, God will take it away from you. Some of us are where we are today for this particular time. Some of us, God brought us where we are today for this Biafra to come. So the story me and America. I don't know whether anybody remember that story. Between me and America. America rejected me like, without no reason. God was busy doing something, saying America is not for you. Scholarship from 5 different universities in the United States, full scholarship. America said you will not go there. I did not go there. At the end of the day, here I am in Finland. Today, the reason why God did not allow me to go to America is what is happening now. Like I said, the roadmap to Biafra is in our palm. I'm going to tell you what is going to happen in Finland during this particular convention. The special grace of God, plots will be unveiled and launched in Finland. Plots will be unveiled and launched in Finland. So if you are coming to Finland, you are going to be privileged to witness and see a lot of things. And I will review one thing, island people today. If you are coming to Finland, you may have the opportunity to have first-hand, be the first people or batch to receive the Biafra National Identity Card. I want to announce this to the island Biafrans today, for Biafrans in Ireland. Those coming to Finland Convention, to Biafra Self-Referendum Convention or Summit in Finland in October, you will have the privilege to collect your ID card live, the first Biafra well-secured, highly secured national identity card with collaboration with one of the world-leading card security systems. Biafra people have engaged. So before this convention, in that happen, some of you that will be coming to Finland will have to apply for your national identity card, and you're going to collect it right from that venue. That is one. And I want all of you to understand that within the European Union, Nigeria has collapsed. I am telling you the fact, mark my word. Nigeria has collapsed. No country within this Europe value Nigeria again. From their diplomatic ties to everything, Nigeria has become Islamic State. Not just Islamic State. Islamic State is not is even an understatement. But Nigeria has become a failed nation. And it is the job of the Biafra Republic government in exile that is now manifesting. No, some of them don't know what we know. Even those who parade themselves as these politicians in Nigeria. They are running from pillar to pole. And every country they have approached to come to Simon Ekpa and kill themselves, they have always rejected them. Now, they are going diabolical. Forgot that I am joking. You know that somebody will be traveling to go and do juju. It's coming week. I know where he is going. So I want this particular video to be caught and shared so that it may get to the person who is planning to go to this trip. What I'm promising him, if he come back alive, he make it and come back alive, will not be long. Wait, let me keep it here. It will not be long, something will happen. Let him go and do this juju he wants to do. Simon Ekpa is waiting for him. I want everyone to understand that so long as my hands are clean, so long as what I am doing for Biafra is with my whole heart, and I know that Biafra is coming, and I know that what I'm doing is going to bring Biafra, everything they do will go back to them on their phone. have also been able to beef up the security system of the Biafra Liberation Army. Today, we can decide to impose no-fly zone in some certain part of Biafra land, and we are going to enforce it. In the coming days, we have decided to display some machine because the time has come. Not the time that we go and hide somewhere and be making the video. Biafra Liberation Army, in matter of days, will display the first ever machines. So that they are going to see that that thing that is doing that thing in some places is not just juju, it's real. It's Igwe. Some of them think that we have imported people from Finland, that they are not Ndigo, not Biafrans. Some even say Simon Ekpa have contracted some people from Israel. We hear all those things. I'm telling you, we are all Biafrans. Fighting, volunteer to fight to the last man. And today, even today, as I'm talking to you this day, they came with air bombardment. At the end of the day, they ran away. I've never succeeded even to cut a tree because of the firepower of the Biafra Liberation Army. And we are sourcing for more, not in hidden, publicly, because you need arms and ammunition to fight a terrorist government. We are not fighting against any ethnic group. We are not fighting against any ethnic nationality within Nigeria. We are fighting against Nigeria government who have turned themselves to become terrorists, to terrorize the people of Biafra and kill them. So in the self-defense, we are looking to get the same military jets they have, so that when they come by air, we're going to fight them in the air. Now we have anti-aircraft to bring them down. It is not enough. We are looking to get armored tanks. So when they come with armored tanks, we face them with armored tanks. It is equal measure, equal strength, equal firepower. And that's what we're looking at. So I want everybody to understand that this requires money. You know, when you listen to those who call themselves freedom fighters who have been expelled because they don't know what they are doing, some of them are illiterate, they know nothing about freedom fighting. They tell you Simon Ekpa is raising funds every week. If Ukraine can look for money even up to this day, even asking the illegitimate president Tinubu for cooperation in order to get money from Nigeria. Who are we? We cannot raise. If it is possible to raise money every day, we can raise money every day in order to sustain this fight to the end. We need money. You know, I remember in those days when we came on board newly, it was a different ballgame. We're not engaging police to get their weapon. We don't need it. We're engaging them to neutralize them from killing Biafrans. We're not engaging them to get their weapons. Not engaging the army to. We have our own weapons. We buy it. It does not matter where you come from. We buy from many places. We continue to buy. We continue to get supplies. You can never stop that. So when you listen to these people, they say they are raising fund every week, every week. They don't know what is freedom fighting. That's why somebody will be worried about raising funds every week. Some of them don't know the cost of AK-47 bullet, not to talk of GPMG, not to talk of RPG, not to talk of anti-aircraft, not to talk. They don't know the price. We know the price. And that's why it is very important that you know that your contribution, even as little as they are, have done wonders. And some of them believe that we have some nations supporting us. Let them continue to believe. they will come and start telling you about, oh, there is fund every day, trying to demoralize you, because they know once they demoralize you, they are weakening the liberation of Biafra. And we're not going to allow that. So any place we go, we talk about importance of fund. Without fund, there will be no AK-47. Without fund, there will not be anti-aircraft. Without fund, there will not be bombs, because we have bombs too. When they throw bombs at us, we throw at them. We are manufacturing Ogbuniwe. It is money. I hope you have heard from the military when Biafra Ogbuniwe dealt with them the other day. I want you to understand we are at war. We are not hiding. When they ask you, be proud to say that you are a Biafra and you are fighting against Nigeria. Call it a name. You are fighting against Nigeria. We are not hiding it. Let them come and say what we are doing is bad, and we are going to ask the question. Let anybody from anywhere in the world come and say me, Simon Ekpa, is doing something that is wrong. We are waiting for that day to come, and it will never come, because we know what we are doing. Follow who know road, my people. So we are going to, open the floor for the people in Ireland to support the government financially. It's very important. Financially. And coordinator of Ireland, you are going to make sure you take note, not the one you do in the cabinet who will ask you, have you taken the note of the people you say you did not know? Is anybody? You have to take responsibility now. So, and then at the same time, I will be open to answer questions that bothers anybody, especially those who have not been part of what we're doing, and you are here today, on this particular talk. You have the opportunity to ask any question, and I'm ready to address you. Any question at all. Ask me any question, so that maybe your question will also liberate other people who are still hanging their leg there, and then another line in the Brgie house, not our Bridget, the other one. Thank you very much. And then the floor is open.
Thank you so very much. Honorable Prime Minister. No, but when
Thank
we
you,
started,
our
they
brother
talked
Simon
They don't
Ekpa,
know
for
that
being
what
so
they don't know is
good.
bigger than them.
You are really the good guy. You really replaced
Understand it now.
Nnamdi Kanu. You are doing wonders. Telling our hawkers to stay away from
Thank you
military
so much, the
checkpoints and
Honorable
police
Prime
checkpoints.
Minister.
Let them
So,
go hungry. Or let them come
the
to
microphone
shops
is open for
to buy
anybody that
whatever they
wants
want to buy.
to
Don't
ask
hawk to
questions.
them. They will
I
kidnap
think
you and sell you
Anedo,
off. You are not their friend and they are not your friend.
Anedo, yourself.
Stay away from military checkpoints. If you have no other thing you got from this very information, please tell our brothers and sisters, especially in Enugu,
Meet yourself.
Ebonyi State,
Okay.
Owerri, Onisha. Stay clear from them. How much are you making from them?
Go ahead.
That your life will be in danger. Think about it. Thank you.
Yes, you can go ahead, please.
For that right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Our Prime Minister, Japan government team, as I will greet you, Ireland welcome you. It's a great day. Thank you. I'm very happy today that you are here. Thank you very much once again up here. And at the first time when people started coming, I hear when our honorable every job. He was asking what is happening in Ireland. Everybody happy. Yeah, I'll answer you. Ireland is unique. We are unique, and the man has not been to Ireland. So they say that one state in America is bigger than Ireland. We are small, we just hide ourselves. But we do something. And the man has not been with Ireland. If you can see today, our Prime Minister established one thing in Ireland today, the African nation, not IUP again. In Ireland, we are unique. And that is why anything that we are doing, no matter how we are, we must move forward.
Yes.
No matter what the saboteur is trying to do, we move forward. And the promise that we are giving to you, that Ireland will never fall. That is the promise. We must follow to know the carry last. So today, and you know that the anything comes from Ireland. I remember when I come to Ireland here, a lot of things, when you sit at home that we are doing today, well, the first time we discuss about sit at home is in this island. You know, this island. So man, we don't this island to play, and we do our things unique so that you can help us to move. Ireland is the first group that pay their dues and this with us. Ireland, we are the first before any other country. So today we are giving you honor. PM. Our honor that we are giving is unique. We give honor and title based on what happened or what is happening or what is about to come. Don't give title because others give. No, our own is unique. And when I give it to you, I'm trying to explain it to Igbo and English. Remember, language always comes with proverbs. And there's not other good to explain proverbs. But because of the condition, I will explain it so that you will understand the title that you are giving to our PM. Our PM, we the information in Ireland will give you Teacher Brgie, one of Biafra land. So Teacher Brgie, one of Biafra land. We explain to you what it means in Igbo now. And for those who don't understand Igbo, I will explain it to you in English. I will use what you believe to explain this thing to you. You believe it's the Bible. Onyoka, in a joker. The reason why you follow only Jesus. The lady after you near now throw Shineke. Throw Shineke, I mean, Umaz don't want to throw Shineke. Now, what throw Shineke? I'm not here, listen to you. And I say that I need to for no Baba. For buy around. Come on, what was here? So, for the easy, the madam, you are here, honor the 200 mother, or under mother without our mind in the Roman soldiers, for everybody. Whether the people want to see a car, where will you? It's a plan up a way to share you. The woman this thing, only I want to see it. Friend, no hope. Not a woman, so that you know, not a woman, listener. Yes. Come today. The Rana Homason and the Kanu, only watching it. And I wear. Some of us, they were ready. Let them know. And then see you, now see you, or they're back one. Now, you are Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. When you put everybody, 12 years unknown, a man on Maka, the Zoo Army, or Webana GSS. We just share our dynamic in Nana. Not a time on Ekpa, a time on a Mazia Woloda, and then leave your Nana call Nana. The meaning of the Teacher Brgie. Only in Nabai, we open a mother and who a very, very helpless animal, very beautiful animal. Other show. Yes. So let me explain it to you for those who don't understand people, please. You go to church. You believe in Christ, in Jesus. You call him Lamb of God. The Lamb of God is very well. Some declared him, put him in the hand of enemy. They are beating him, they are following him, blood everywhere. He's crying. One person break away from the crowd. The Roman soldiers away and go and clean his face, his ear with his clothes. And that gives him strength. That gives him hope that there are some people that believe in him. Today, it happened to us. Our leader, Martin Nandikano, child of God, son of God, our leader, some of us have betrayed him. Suffering, crying, they beat him. See, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is the person that break away from the crowd, break away Zoo soldiers go inside the GSS and he is tears. Only someone Ekpa. When our leader remember him, all the tears in his eye will tear. That is why we give him a teacher from Brgie, one of Biafra. Thank you, my people. Let me stop from here. Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anego. You know, you know, you know, this is what you know, this is what I mentioned.
PM. They said that we should use that jingle to endorse that title. That title they just give you. So they say we should play the jingle to endorse it.
Okay, you can play, but let me make this comment first.
Okay.
You know that there are a lot of things with the banana, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. You can't get a banana. I don't know. You know, even a lot of things with the banana these days.
I don't think that this is what I'm doing, mother cow.
Na etiri ya gbara gwara n'isi, you know. Ke ihe bụ na ọgbara ka anyị na-eyuzu na-ekwu okwu a, ọ ihe nchọ ya magodo ịmana okwu Igbo dị well, big guy now. It's alpha now. We're going to get to how we're going. You got to but I hear magic has nothing to do with alpha. You got to go. Come on, actually, baby, what does you know? It goes away, you know, but I don't feel not like you know.
Everyone you have a mother, now lamb, not at the same thing. You instead of the other, instead of the use and the cow Jesus, the cow won't have the time. Instead of the use the lamb, it is from another car, the same lamb. I would turn up for the umbrella. It is a mother who is helpless animal to ram. I use the elephant. No, I or you. I island in Yapa, unique. Based on what happened. Or what is happening now, or what is about to happen.
And then it's teacher Brgie.
All right, my people, wonderful, wonderful. Wonders they say shall not end. People of Ireland, they have done noble. Yes, welcoming our Prime Minister and then making a way forward. That is very good. If Simon Ekpa is to visit the country where you domiciled, do well to welcome him, do well to support him, do well to give suggestions and idea, because Biafra is for all of us, not for Simon Ekpa alone. At all, not for him, but for each and every one of us. Thank you and God bless you all.